Hi everyone, this is a reading with me. I hope you are doing well. If not, I really hope I can help you. This is for all star signs, so if you are here, hello and welcome. I feel like it's a sign in itself that there are messages for you, and we are going to have a look and see what is coming through for you. Alright, so I just wanted to mention as well that all personal services, readings and intention items that I offer, which by the way have thousands of 5-star reviews, it's always listed in the description box below, and everything is on shopmoonlightguidance.com. Alright, so let's begin and see what your reading provides and gives to you. Okay. Page of Cups has no chill today. Alright, so what I am specifically seeing is that you have gone through some pretty major ups and downs and shifts and breakdowns, emotionally and mentally, out of no fault of your own. There are certain people that you really expected a lot from, especially with the Knight of Swords. You do feel very let down by certain people in your life because you oftentimes think to yourself, like, what did I even do to deserve bad treatment from you? And if you felt that way, you should have just told me. You know, you are a very straightforward person. You really expect good communication to come from people, and that is because you yourself, you're a very good communicator, and you try to be, you know, and perhaps not everyone's perfect at communication, but your communication skills are already far superior than a lot of people. And that's the thing, is that you expect people to have that goodness that you have inside of yourself, which is completely normal to expect. However, you have dealt with people who have gone through a lot of trauma and pain, and those people tend to project their trauma and pain, and have done so, back onto you, and it's caused a lot of chaos, and it's caused a lot of frustration emotionally within yourself, because you're thinking to yourself, why can't you just be right and do things correctly? You know, why does it have to be difficult? Why does it have to be challenging? It's just really, really overwhelming, and it's led you down a path really of personal growth, but also frustration. You know, the more you sort of dig into things, the more frustrated you can become, because then you think to yourself, well, they're going through their own trauma, how sad, maybe I should be there for them. And then you go through this phase of thinking, no, they need to get themselves together. But then you also think to yourself, like, how dare they treat me the way that they treated me, and how dare they not understand that I'm here for them. And it becomes a whole cycle, you know, of feeling like you need to wait for them to get themselves together, or you feel like, you know, they owe you an apology, so you want that validation to understand that you are a good person. And it's because I feel in many ways that perhaps you've lacked validation from people in the past, especially for good things that you've said or done, and it sometimes just makes you question things. But at the same time, you also feel really confused because this person hasn't always been the most proactive towards you, and you just feel frustrated that they should have been more honest towards you in regards to their feelings. But then you dig deeper, perhaps through tarot readings, perhaps through getting to know them, that actually they have a habit also of not being able to express their feelings. And then you go down this loophole of, oh my gosh, you know, they can't express themselves, so I suppose maybe I'll stay there and wait. And what happens is just this cycle, okay? And many of you have gone through this already, and it's just overwhelming and frustrating, and even as I am reading, I'm like, it's hard. And that's what you've really gone through, is that you've just gone through this sort of cycle, this vicious, I would say it's vicious. It's hard on you. Vicious cycle of just feeling like, does this actually get any better? Is this actually going somewhere? Is there a light at the end of the tunnel with this person and this situation? Because you already feel like the damage has been done. It's been hard. It's been really tough. You feel like the trust has been broken. You're not even sure whether you could trust this person again, because you feel like, well, if they did it once, they could do it again. And it's true, you know, in many ways. I'm not saying that they, you know, basically what I'm trying to say is that you're very valid in terms of those particular thoughts and that entire process. I will say one thing, is that I do believe that you met this person for a reason, which I know sounds so sad and ridiculous, like, oh, you know, I know you've been through a lot of hurt with this, but it all happened for a reason. It's not nice to say, right? And it's not nice to hear either. But it's brought you so much closer to yourself than you ever would have been had you not gone through this. And I know that sounds really, again, like tough and awful, because I do feel like you're an amazing person who likes to grow. You're a person that always looks towards self-growth. You always like to put yourself first and be the right person for other people. And so then you're thinking to yourself, what did I have to learn? And the truth of the matter here is that what you had to learn was that not everybody is like you. That's a huge sort of epiphany moment, I think. Not everybody is like you. Not everybody loves to the same depth that you love at. Not everybody is as communicative as you. Not everybody is as kind as you. Not everybody is you. And it's a hard thing to learn, because of course you expect people to be to a certain level respectful. You expect people to be to a certain level communicative and honest. And you expect that because it's a human thing, right? But you love to a very high degree and you care to a very high degree. And unfortunately, not everybody can do that. And so what you've learned, which you had to learn in collaboration with the universe, was that not everybody is like you. Not everybody can love to the same level that you can right now. And the more you expect them to do so, the more you can end up hurting yourself, not because they don't have the capacity to do so, but because right now they cannot, okay? And expecting that from them all the time, that they are going to be at your level right now, right this second, is only going to hurt you more. So it's more about accepting that, you know what, right now, that person is who they are right now. That's where they are in their life right now. That's what they can give me right now. And taking that to face value, which is really, really important. And then being able to live your life and to detach, right? Rather than sitting in attachment, hoping and waiting for change to constantly happen, when actually that just hurts you more. And believe it or not, people also change, right? People do change, okay? But people usually change when you're not waiting for them to change. People come to you with changed behavior when you literally couldn't care less. And people come to you with apologies when, again, you literally couldn't care less. They've gone through their own personal traumas and sadness and abandonment and pain that they have to heal, which they will heal, but you can't be sitting there and sort of waiting for it to happen, okay? The Magician shows that communication can come from this person, and also Judgment here shows that change can absolutely happen, because that's Scorpio energy. Scorpio is about death and rebirth. It's about transformation. Transformation can happen, but it won't happen for as long as you sit there and wait for it to happen. And the other thing as well is that the universe really wants you to put yourself first to a degree where you are not dependent and reliant on other people to make or break your life. This is really, really important, because you didn't come into this lifetime with that person. You came with yourself. You didn't come with anyone. Not a single, you did not come with anyone, okay? And that's very, very, very powerful. Yes, you can have spiritual connections and, you know, soulmates, twin flames, karmics, etc. However, you are still your own individual person. And what's really important to understand is, yes, you can have a soulmate and a twin flame and, you know, a karmic, but it doesn't mean you're going to end up with all three of them. You have options and choices and decisions that you can make for yourself. There isn't just one person on this planet that you have to be with or that you have to end up with. That's not actually how life works. The one is also known as the chosen one, which means choice. It's not, you have to be with this person. There isn't just one person for every person on this planet. That's very important to understand. And if that was the case, then people would not be leaving partners. People would not be going towards another person who's for their highest good, right? Because it's true. People can go through separations and end up with a person that then ends up being the person they actually are with for the rest of their life. So then why did they end up with the person before? You know, so what you have to understand is that we're not like glued to people. And that's very, very important. It's a really harsh truth, which, you know, as I'm even talking about it, it's quite a serious topic, but it's one that people believe, like, oh, that's my twin flame, like that's the person I'm definitely going to end up with, like that's my person. That, and then you end up what's the word, claiming them like they're an object, like they're yours, right? but they are also their own person. They have their own lessons to learn and things like that. And then it can lead to obsession, attachment, obsessiveness, which can become very dangerous. So it's really important to understand that actually by doing you, putting yourself first and being you, that everything else in your life shapes around you, and the best options and opportunities and things for your highest good, including people, will then come your way. Okay, it's all a part of the universe and the plan, because sometimes you have to learn lessons in order for the right situations to fall into place in your life. It's all a part of how the universe works. If our life was just a perfect, linear, amazing thing, okay, then happiness may not feel as happy or as amazing unless you've gone through some hardships before. The other thing as well is that keep in mind as well that sometimes, you know, when you say, for example, I'm just going to give you an example. Say it rains for 5 days in a row. You start thinking about how lovely it was when the sun was shining. But if the sun is shining 365 days a year, the value of it sort of goes down, right? You don't really think about it that much. You don't really care about the fact the sun is shining. But the minute you don't have access to it, you care about it, you learn like, wow, the sun is, you know, so beautiful. It helps the crops to grow. It helps my flowers to flower. And, you know, it's one of those things where sometimes it takes losing something to also realize the perspective of everything and what really matters in life as well. Okay, so in many ways, this is a big sort of learning lesson from the universe. I'm just your messenger. Let's not try and shoot the messenger. I know that this reading can be quite triggering. I do feel it now, but definitely, you know, it's giving you the opportunity to sort of see everything in perspective. And you've also gone down a path of self-growth and healing within yourself, which, by the way, is amazing, because this healing and self-growth that you have actually gone through in your own life is only further bettering your life. And what I mean by that is you've gone down the path of sort of spirituality, tarot, even perhaps astrology. You may have, you know, some experience with like yoga or Reiki, or learning a bit about it. You've probably figured out something to do with the law of attraction and things like that. Well, I'm here to tell you that you should definitely be focused on self-growth and personal growth, because I feel like the universe brought you down this very spiritual path to learn more about yourself, but also to realize that, you know, again, not everybody is like you, and that's okay. You know, that's okay that other people have their own lessons to go through, traumas to go through, and things that they need to figure out for themselves. But essentially, you don't need to make everything that they're going through as a part of you, if that makes sense, because you are still you, and they clearly haven't done enough towards you for that to be the case where everything they do is to do with you, if that makes sense. But this is really what I do see here. So this was all really a big part of the plan and the situation. I'm going to get some cards out, but I would highly recommend detachment. I think that detachment can be one of the most powerful things that you can actually do. Detachment doesn't mean like letting go of everything in life. It means pulling back your energy for yourself and allowing you to focus on you in your life and to focus on your own personal growth and healing, rather than making it all about other people or about another person. And then the law of attraction, okay, so everything that you're trying to manifest then starts to come together, because the key to the law of attraction is detachment. It's not attachment. Law of attraction literally means knowing what you want and then being okay without it. So that's literally focusing right now on the present, having gratitude, healing, acceptance, self-love, and everything that you want then starts to come your way. But this was a huge part of the plan. The universe wanted you to go through this so that it would bring you closer to yourself. It would allow you to know, you know, to pull back that energy towards yourself, to be a lot more detached, so that not only is it to do with like love or relationships, but also so that things in regards to money can come into your life. More money can come, more job opportunities can come. You were led down this spiritual path and route of finding tarot and spirituality and law of attraction and meditation and all of these things, so that you could grow other areas of your life, so that you could become stronger in other areas of your life, so that you could uplift yourself and uproot yourself in things that you may not have actually uprooted yourself in otherwise to such a degree. So yeah, I would really recommend that ritual. It works on healing your energy so that what you want comes through. And there's also lots of other rituals that I have on my website for, you know, love, money, marriage, career, healing, beauty, justice, black magic, energy removal, protection ritual, and so much more. So definitely do check it out. It's all on my website and linked down below. Okay. Whoa! All right, I managed to save that one. But yes, there's also the personal tarot readings on my website, and also the intention items, which have thousands of 5-star reviews as well. There's like bracelets, candles, sage bundles, teas, necklaces, embroidered cards which you can put under your pillow, etc. So it's all there. So we've got here horse, so it says freedom and action. So, you know, a lot of it is, it's beautiful because the horse just really represents freedom, and that all starts within yourself. You know, there's no one holding a leash around you saying you can't be free, you can't heal, you can't do things for yourself. It's you. Don't hold yourself back, okay? Let yourself go. Have freedom. You know, that big weight that's on your back because of somebody else, take it off your back. That's not your burden to carry and your weight to carry. Sure, they may have hurt you and done things, but that's work for you to then heal through, right? But you don't have to do the work for them, if that makes sense. But that's what we have here. So this is your reading. This is what I have for you. If this resonates with you, let me know in the comments section below. And your affirmation for this reading is, it was all a part. It's all a part of the plan. So comment that down below if this resonates with you, or if you feel that it makes sense for you. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Check out the description box below for information on personal services, readings, items. And also I have TikTok and Instagram. I post short readings on there every single day. It's moonlight.guidance on Instagram, Moonlight Guidance on TikTok, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye.